MHS back in session, episode 2, Dramarama! Like the Total Drama series that everyone loves. Anyway, it's been a couple weeks since this came out, so might as well get right back into it since it didn't be on last week. Just makes sense. I got in the Meta Runner theme so stuck in my head that it sounds weird to hear anything else with Jason in it, you know? No, that is a bad song, just, you know.
My
Every
first
freaking
day
time,
on
I'm
the
sorry.
job yesterday was not too bad as I thought it would be, but I'm still pissed off at what Keisha did yesterday.
She dropped a
Because
racial
of that,
slur.
I want to call her parents and to discuss about it.
Apparently no one ever told her she doesn't have the rights to that
One
word.
last time. Thank you for coming on short notice, Mr. and Mrs. Gibson. I got a referral from one of our teachers about Keisha slamming the keyboard up and down on the table in a computer lab. She made a vulgar remark to a teacher about having an affair with Principal Moonlight, and she started a massive fight after she called a student the N-word for their skin color. So after we gave her a 2-month suspension, as giving her one last chance, considering the fact that she's been crossing the line too many times, we decided that enough is enough.
The things you read now. This has gone too far now ever
We're gonna
since Keisha
expel her.
insulted many people before.
I am not gonna put up with this very bad girl in our hair anymore.
I don't blame you.
Talking smack about my friends, calling a black person the N-word. It's not her parents' fault. But somehow, her parents really need to give her bigger consequences, since Tyndale Valley is not safe with the Stooges being here. Principal Moonlight and I suggested that if she messes up one
They
more
aren't
time,
blameless.
we suggested you guys send her to
So,
Turnabout Ranch.
We should
I
give
think it will
them
definitely
some
teach
blame.
Keisha a lesson this
Which isn't
time,
what Jason's trying to
since
say,
our
that
home
there
is not
are
safe with her
blameless,
being
but...
there either.
She's been bullying her sister Christina, who has autism and suffers from anxiety.
Oh, so she's dead
Keisha
to me.
has problems, and she disgusts me. Sending her away will bring peace, but her friend Regina is also the problem here. In the meantime, Keisha will be serving 2 months out of school.
That'll do.
I think
You
with
could
that said,
expel her,
I
but whatever.
appreciate this
Suspension will
opportunity
do, I guess.
here.
I keep doing that. I'm sorry.
As a school principal, we have
Try
moments in
moving
our
over
lives
there.
that make everything else make sense. When Jay starts making good progress with dealing with Keisha, I just had a moment where, this is why I do what I do. I bet you're gonna be making good money out of this hard work you put into. It was a really good process. Now once the Stooges get sent away, we'll be finally at peace. This will
Huzzah!
make our school even more peaceful. Once the Stooges are gone, he is now a true vice principal. I just had a moment where, this is why I do what I do.
You just said that.
Hey Whitney. You said you wanted to know if Regina wanted to start fighting with you after changing your ways.
Yeah,
Yeah? Well, she does.
of course she does.
Yeah, she does.
She does?
Kidding?
Yeah, she does.
No, not at all.
She wanted to, force me to go back to my old ways, or threaten me?
Pretty much, yeah. That's for damn sure.
I'll
No.
let Principal Moonlight know, and she'll pay attention.
Alright,
Thanks, Jasmine.
no problem.
She wanted to start a fight, and I want to ask you if you could pay attention in case if she goes too far.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. I'll be standing right here watching.
I have to notify Principal Moonlight about Regina in case if she goes to the next level of the fight in front of everyone.
Is she really serious about it?
I'm
Must
not
be.
letting Whitney get away with it.
I don't know. But we're
Get
gonna
away
have to
with
watch.
being a decent human
This
being.
ain't gonna be pretty. Here we go.
I've seen Cobra Kai season 2, so if this breaks down to a giant kung
We've
fu,
been friends for
not kung fu,
almost a
karate
year,
fight,
and you do this to me.
I'm here for it.
Well, can you blame me? I'm sick of following in your footsteps.
It's either 2 or
I
3,
was
I think it
only
was 2,
trying
though.
to make you popular just like I am.
Popularity isn't always a good thing.
Your
because you seem
popularity
more
is
interested
temporary.
in
It
your
means
popularity
nothing
than
in the
having a
real
heart for
world.
people.
Real funny Whitney.
I'm serious. Everybody knows who you are, and what's in
It's your
your
entire
heart.
life now, but
Everything
once
you
that
put
phase of your life
everyone
is over,
through.
it's meaningless.
I've changed. I'm not putting up with this anymore. I am sick of Regina instigating people, letting them down, and making me get into her favors. All my loyalty I've given her is not a good fit for me. Back then I literally told everyone that you were more popular than Amber and Stephanie was. I was wrong.
Actually, I'm way prettier than those ugly hogs.
Right.
They're literally
But I
right
don't know
behind
if
you.
You're uglier on the inside or on the out. That's how you are.
Don't give me that or I'm gonna be very, very angry right now.
You're already angry.
That wouldn't be smart.
What are you gonna do about it? I wish the bear will attack you again.
Bear?
Really?
What did you just say?
I wish the bear will attack you again. Is she serious?
No, you don't ever threaten someone. Ever. You
With a bear
understand that?
attack.
I cannot believe Regina would want to come to school to threaten somebody's life. When a student makes a threat to a person, we take it beyond serious and often police action.
I'm
I feel
sorry,
really
but
bad for Whitney. She suffers from
I'm
post-traumatic stress
not-
disorder ever since
I don't
she
know
was
what happened in the
attacked by a
first
bear
season or
underneath
session,
her. And Regina,
but the
she
idea
had
of
the
just
intention
threatening
to
someone with a
kill
bear
this dog.
attack is funny to
See,
me.
Regina, Whitney was
Look out, or I'll
almost killed
throw
by
a bear
when she
at
turned
you.
8. And because of that, she's diagnosed with PTSD. Although she went over it by finding inner peace during meditations. It's still there. We have to make sure we are protecting our students.
I laugh now,
protecting
but then
our
I'm going to be
staff,
attacked
and
by a bear
protecting
one
the
day and be
school.
like, this isn't funny
So
at
the
all.
fact is, she makes a threat. We're gonna do everything in our power to make sure everybody's safe. Once we deal with Regina, and with Keisha serving 2 months out of school, Regina gets the same consequence. As for Whitney, she gets sent home early. We can't let her be here at school with those feelings right now.
Now I'm really mad at Regina right now. I had a very rough day because of her. I really wish both her and Keisha are gone for good. And on the other hand, I regret everything I put people through, especially Amber when I dissed her family. I actually don't blame her when she has anger issues. She gets very angry when people diss her family, her friends, and when somebody messes with her. Amber's probably not gonna forgive me, but I understand if she doesn't have to like me.
She doesn't forgive you for being a decent human being. You're better off without her. It's the next day. Chase, what are your hands if you're on a laptop? I guess there could be like a
Oh.
keyboard plugged
Oh
into the
my.
laptop.
I have never seen my girlfriend flashing herself to me over text while I'm on the job. This is so embarrassing.
Hey Jace.
Is that a tie into the Truth or Dare episode?
Why did you put your phone away so fast?
I don't think it fits in the timeline, but it's hilarious to think that it's happening again in the
I don't want to
background.
know. I'm gonna be out real quick to buy more drinks for the teacher's lounge. Lunch is starting in 2 minutes.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Yep.
Jessica, why'd you send me this? You knew I was gonna get into trouble? Yes,
That
I
was
did.
close.
That's exactly why I did it.
seriously
You!
thought I was gonna get in trouble for looking at pornography. Ha 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 ha.
I meant it was more of a relax. Whew.
Son of a bitch. That's the 3rd time already. I'm
What?
getting pissed off because my lunch has been stolen. This
Oh.
happened twice already. This better end today. I'm gonna find a suspect. Hey, girls. What are you doing? Is that my lunch? Of course it was.
Run to the
them.
cafeteria.
What has gotten into them? What made them act this way? Hand over the bag right now.
You're in a cafeteria
I
with
thought
lunch
Miss
food.
Aurora wasn't gonna find out. When we saw her, I was like, oh grab.
Hey Miss Aurora. What's going on?
I have caught these 2
Now we're in the
little
principal's
squirrel
office.
thieves taking my lunch.
You stole her lunch. Why?
I don't have any lunch money in my account.
Mariah, this is a big problem. That's called stealing. You can't just steal somebody's lunch like that. I'm shocked that Miss Aurora was shocked that she caught 2 students stealing her lunch. Whose idea
You're
was
shocked
it?
that she was shocked?
Mariah asked me to sneak into the room and take it.
Are you girls aware that a district can decide to press charges for theft? Now I am starting to get pissed off because of these girls.
Clearly.
When it comes to stealing, vandalism, racial slurs, and students saying the R word, my stress level goes sky high. First I had to deal with the Stooges for racist remarks and threats.
She's doing that meme where they
have two little
the thing gets
spoiled
louder
to deal
because
with for
apparently that's
theft.
funny.
You girls are going to have 2 months of out-of-school suspension.
2 months?
Not only that, the police will be notified. Just you wait until
Calm
your parents hear
down,
about this.
Moonlight.
I've never seen her this pissed off. She really loves her students, but she's not gonna go easy on anybody. Never. Ever. She treats everyone equally.
Hey, is that the cops?
Mimi,
Yeah.
this is overkill.
Maybe it has something to do with the Stooges.
That could be true. But do you
Yeah,
know
they didn't
that
call the cops on the Stooges. It's these
I
fuckers.
saw them stealing Mr. Orr's lunch during lunch.
Oh, I know, they were the
It's
Stooges.
not
Sorry,
our
I haven't
fault
seen the
that
Three
they-
Stooges episode in a while.
Totally not cool.
They should have brought their own lunch money instead of being stupid enough to steal people's lunch.
So one got suspended for
These
2
girls
months,
have
and the
problems.
other two are probably going to
They
jail.
knew they'd what's coming to them.
Hopefully they will learn their lesson this time.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
Cops still seem like
having
overkill to
hell of a
me,
day.
but that's just me.
The Stooges are giving me shit. Mariah and Veronica giving me shit. And you know what? I really don't feel well. I can't deal with any more of this today. Do we have the news?
And it's only lunchtime.
I believe so.
Every time I deal with these spoiled brats and they cross too many lines, I'm so glad we gave the Stooges one last chance and sent the 2 girls to the police.
Seeing Mimi
I
in
wouldn't
normal
be
attire
surprised
seems a
if
bit
they're
off.
just as mad that they almost got away with stealing.
I don't know, just
Students.
I'm just used to her
That's just
this
how they
attire.
are.
Excuse me, Principal Moonlight. I am trying to enter the report card grades into the system, but it's not letting me log in.
Well, you can log in using my username.
That would be wonderful.
Yes. Let's see if it's working. Jace, do me a favor and schedule for this year's tornado drill on the calendar.
Tornado drill?
My
I shouldn't be
username is
surprised,
Skinny
though.
Mimi.
Miss,
Skinny Mimi.
I mean,
Right.
where the place, where the,
My password is chocolate cake. 25.
now we know they're in a tornado
Working
heavy
fine.
district
Thank you, I'll get
where
started on it.
their place is located.
Mr. Lawrence
Granted,
is
I
one
just
of
know,
his
I
own
forgot the name of the
favorites.
state they
Would you
live in.
mind taking over his second period PE class?
Absolutely.
Great.
Don't have tornado
Do me a
warnings in
favor.
my place,
course.
considering tornadoes are
Come
extremely
with me to the
rare
weight
here.
room. After all the ruckus, I'm gonna need to shrug it off and focus on something else. This can't go on forever.
What the hell?
We're having a tornado drill again this year?
That's right. There's been so many tornado outbreaks this year and last year. Better say
No one heard that?
sorry.
Vice Principal Hubbard. Right now.
What?
Principal Moonlight went down.
What?
What?
Principal Moonlight went down.
Mimi,
Shit.
are you alright? You okay? Mimi.
Someone probably attacked her.
We need to call 911.
Hello, we have an emergency.
Or
at
should I live
Moonlight
something
High
Mexican
School.
lift? We just had the cops there a few minutes ago. Now you need an ambulance? Well, that's a depressing ending. Mimi's been going to be sent to the ER. Well, not the ER, but she's going to be sent to the hospital, which means Jace is going to be the essentially acting president. Not president. Principal. It's going to be fun. Wow, a lot happened in this one. A lot of kids getting into trouble. We broke up the Stooges. And, some other things. And Jace got nudes. So really, he's the real winner in all this stuff. He's also going to be the effective principal. This one was a nice one to check out. I should take the bear one more seriously, but it's also one where it's like, it sounds so ridiculous on paper that I can't help but chuckle at it. And then we'd probably be the victim of a bear attack one day. I forget the name of the place. I think it was like Haven or something. But it's like, so they're common with tornadoes there. Interesting. I mean, given where Jace is from IRL, doesn't surprise me, but tornadoes aren't common around where I live. I mean, we did have one once. I know of that, considering I remember seeing it on news and praying for God it didn't come near me. But they're not really that common around my parts. I know, I'm kind of lucky in that one, but I assume floods aren't that common around your neck of the woods, so I think it evens out a bit. Not that we've had a flood around here, but, well, actually once we did, but it's a long time ago. Anyway, now I'm just gonna be like, no, I swear, my life is worse than yours, and no one didn't need to put up with that shit. So, yeah. Good episode to check out. It was never really boring, I gotta say that much, considering something was always happening, some new developments, so, yeah, cool. Alright, I babbled on long enough. I'll let you go. Later.